they
Yeah, they threw a drink up top.
Oh my gosh, they threw a drink up top.
yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Did somebody just throw something in our car?
Arrest. They just tried to hit the car. They're still hitting the car. Whoa! That was loud.
All we did was set up a table.
Okay, you can't don't do that. Come on. Yo.
Oh, you better not, boy! You better not!
Okay. Bring the sign back.
Hey, get off our table!
Alright, so let me give you my take on that situation.
Like ancient Greece, right? What would the Spartans do? Well, if they captured a battalion of Athenians, they would take them slave because they're different. They're the outgroup of the Athenians.
Alright, here's my take on this situation. Alright, you got two gentlemen, two Maga people. Well, first of all, let's start with Charlie Kirk. Now, what Charlie Kirk was going to university where most of his fan base was already Maga people, and the minority people will try to debate him. And I'm pretty sure Charlie Kirk, and I could be wrong by that, I'm pretty sure he had prior permission, and he was on this schedule, like they was expecting him to do that. Now, what I'm getting from this video is those two gentlemen who are here, they just showed up with Maga hat at a black university. And based on this video right here, looked like it started off peaceful, I would say. But you wearing Maga hat in a black university, with no prior permission, no arrangement. A lot of the students, as a former student myself who went to TSU, graduated from TSU proudly, feel threatened. They feel threatened because it's like coming to your house and speed on you, basically. That's really trespassing. Now, had there been prior arrangement, that probably would have went out better. It mean like, hey, there's gonna be a debate October 23rd at 1 p.m. showed up. You know what I'm saying? Security will be there, whatever. Them just showing up like that. Please wait. Is how we got here. Now, as a black person, because there are places, if I go wearing a Camilla shirt or even a Biden shirt, I would get the same response from some white people. I'll ask you. If me and another black guy go to a white, alright, let's say I go to a Maga. Let's say I went to basically West in peace Charlie Kirk. Let's say I went to his funeral wearing Biden Democrat stuff. Do you think the people will be nice and kindly to me? Or would they feel offended into it? That's how they feel like. Okay, there's a racist town really anywhere in the United States. There's always one of them, but there's another one. What's that racist town called in Texas? Let me see. It start with a V. Texas racist town. Vido. Let's say I go to Vido in Texas. It's a town where it's home of the KKK or something like that. And let's say I go up there with my Biden or with I'm not gay by the way, or like a gay pride or something. I would have the same. I would come. I would not be welcome. So those two gentlemen, they go to different university. You can go to a white university where, first of all, I don't think this is how Charlie Kirk was doing it. I think Charlie Kirk had pre-arrangement. I don't think he just showed up. Him just showing up is trespassing. The TSU did release a statement. He said today a group of individuals unaffiliated with TSU appeared on campus without prior notice. In accordance with university policy, any demonstration or protest activity requires advance approval and permitting. Campus police and staff responded promptly, and the individual was escorted from university ground without incident. At all times, TSU student conducted themselves in a professional and respectful manner. I ain't gonna hold you. They didn't do that because they feel threatened. But the safety of well-being of our student, faculty, and staff remain of our highest priority. TSU will continue to uphold university policy. And again, you're talking about kids here. Those are kids. Some of them look like freshmen. And then you got two grown men, I doubt some of them even 18 because I know some kids graduate at the age of 18. And you got two grown men who targeting those young kids, which debate is a learning experience. Okay, your argument can be that, but you kind of provoke that. This is exactly what you wanted. Now, those kids they took their bait and they should have women more professional, not participate at all, but instead because they feel like a threat, they wanted them out of the area. Same way some white people will act if they see. That's the same way white people act when they see a nigga in the neighborhood. And what are you doing here? Do you live here? This is not a one-way street. That's the same way white people act when they see a nigga in the neighborhood. Like, who are you? Let me see. Not too long ago, I was cutting grass. Somebody coming to go cut the grass, and the white lady kept harassing me, wanted to know what I'm doing there, wanted all type of information. I was like, yo, I'm just here to cut the grass. Leave me the fuck alone. This is not a one-way street. People like to make it act like, oh, only black people on there. This is a black people thing. No. White people act the same way. That's the same way white people act when they see me in the elevator. That's why I'm not too comfortable around white people, because it's not just a group. It's whenever, like I said, there are cities, even places where I go to, even downtown. There are bars I go to downtown. I feel like I'm not welcome. They be like, oh man, you are the only black dude in here. Why are you here? You know, like I feel the tension, I see it. So they like to make it seem one way street, but nah, man. Let it be. You know, let two black dudes go trying to protest in the white campus on behalf of Democrats. They will be arrested. They won't be escorted. They will be arrested. Okay. All right. Let me stop here.